Hello, this is Jason here at Emerald Computers, and we recycle lots of computers. This is literally what we recycled in the last couple hours. And it goes around the side. So electronics, any type of electronics, we then go ahead and take the best ones, we refurbish them, and we put them on our shelves. Right here, we have laptops over here, and this is where we refurbish computers. These are the laptops that we have that we need to refurbish. There's a couple Chromebooks in there, but everything else is going to be 4th gen and newer with very few 4th gens because people usually come and get those pretty quickly. There are quite a lot of Surfaces and other decent, nice computers. We're refurbishing Optiplexes as we speak. We also build and sell pretty new computers. Like this is a brand new i5 system that we're building for a customer. We have tons of graphics cards over there. A whole bunch of these RX 580 graphics cards, which are really good. We have a whole amount of scrap laptops over here. And then let's look at the warehouse. So in the warehouse, we have a little bit of everything. We have a whole bunch more graphics cards right there. We have 3 boxes and another 2 boxes right there. Each box is about 20 RX 580 graphics cards that we need to get rid of. And then these are some of the higher end computers that we're planning on refurbishing, including some of these gaming machines. We're going to see how they go. Then we have 2 pallets of gaming machines that we feel are too old to refurbish. So we are going to be selling those as lots on the pallet. We do have our 2 pallets right here of 6th and 7th gen, mostly Dell Optiplexes with a little bit of HP mixed in for fun. And these are not actually even done because we have this whole shelf, which is mostly 6th gen, and this whole shelf, which is almost all 7th gen Dell Optiplexes. If you add it all up, we have a little bit over 100 7th gen and about 85, 90 6th gen. We're always finding a few more, and we get more in almost every single day. In fact, there's quite a few that we just got in yesterday. They're still on a pallet. We have more computers down there. And it's not entirely organized. Then these are HP Elite desks. These are all 4th gen. There's a few i7s, but the rest are going to be i3. Or not i3, i5. The rest are going to be i5s. We have these filing cabinets, each full of different types of cables. We have our TV land area, which are all televisions. A lot of the bigger ones don't work, but we've been sorting through them. We have our monitor land, which is huge amounts of monitors, and we're still processing them. We have more monitors over here. These are all the all-in-ones right here, by the way. So if you need some older all-in-ones, all different brands, Lenovo, HP, Dell, Apple, Acer, whatever brand you need, really. Most of those are going to be somewhere between 4th gen and 8th gen. Then we have our classic section where we keep our home stereo equipment, and then all of the beige computers over there, along with some more TVs, monitors, some computers on a cart that we haven't even processed yet. We have a whole bunch of antique typewriters. We're trying to figure out what to do with that. We also, we do try to keep a lot of the older stuff for antiques. This is our antique section, and a lot of the collectible people like this stuff. They come in and they love it. We get about maybe a dozen to 20 people a week that come here specifically looking for the antiques. If you see something you like, come on by. We're open 47 hours a week. So we do have these rack mount things. If you want them, we see 5 different racks right here. We're obviously for sale. And then these are computers that are all pretty much 4th gen and older. There's a couple that shouldn't be here, but most of the time, these are all older ones that we feel are not new enough for us to bother refurbishing. And they're not really new enough for anybody to bother refurbishing because nobody really wants to pay the price for 2nd gen computers that we can get from scrap metal. Because we get about almost $15 a machine on average when we scrap it out, maybe a little bit less than that, between 10 and 15 depending on the computer. And you can't really sell them for 10 or 15. Nobody really wants to pay that. Now we do have 4 whole pallets over here, totaling 460 pieces There's a green pallet there and the clear one, and then there's 2 more besides it. And those are all 4th gen iSeries computers. So, and if you add the HP Pro Desk that we saw earlier, you're looking at a little over 500 of these computers. Now, we're not selling them by the pound, we're selling them by the piece. We have a few offers right now, but we're still, unfortunately, the people who are giving us the offers right now, they can't purchase until we get an entire container. But as you can see, we don't have enough space to save up until they get a whole container. So we need to find people who are willing to buy less than a container load. And we've also been opening up Gaylords. We have 2 Gaylords of keyboards. We have a Gaylord of office speakers. We have a Gaylord over there of broken monitors. We have Gaylords where we just put, this is like a whole typewriter Gaylord. We have a couple of those. And we're just basically organizing and making everything go where it goes. These are some sort of arcade gambling machines. We still have a few boxes of stuff that just needs to get sorted, worked out. More monitors, a lot more monitors. And we have about 3 pallets of monitors that we've already organized. We're trying to fill these up into Gaylords and, basically organize them by size. These monitors are pretty much all been tested and working. So just a lot. We have a home audio equipment pallet right there. We have 5 or 6 pallets of just different cables sorted out. So if you want a couple hundred VGA cables, we got that. If you want, Dell 7.4 chargers, we got that. And, quite a lot of stuff. We work hard trying to organize as what we can, but right now we're getting about we're getting over 1,500 computers a month coming in, and we're getting probably 15 pallets of just miscellaneous stuff coming in. These are more 6th and 7th gen computers right there. But you add it all together, there's well over 1,000 computers in this warehouse right now. And you add up what's in the other room, a couple hundred laptops. And we don't have time or manpower to refurbish and do everything that we're talking about right here. So if that's something you're interested in buying some pallets, buying even a container or something, the best way to do a container is have somebody drop it off for like 4 or 5 days, and we will slowly fill it up. Because as pallets and stuff get ready, we need to ship it out. But we can't do that much with just desktops. As I said before, right now we have the 2 pallets of gaming computers, the 5 pallets of 4th gen, the 2 pallets of scrap, which will be adding a lot more to it right there. And then we have the pallet of 6th gen, the pallet of 7th gen, and about another pallet of 6th and 7th gen over there. So if you add that all up, we're just looking at, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pallets. So we have 13 pallets of desktops that we could probably have ready to go in about 2-3 days if we really wanted to. We already have, we just bought our nice new stack of Gaylords. We have, they cost us $27 each. So if we end up shipping you a Gaylord, we expect to get paid at least $25, $27 for each Gaylord we give you. That's pretty standard, I guess. But whatever you need, give me a call. My phone number, let me flip the camera. My phone number is 602-579-4919, Emerald Computers. And, we want to empty this warehouse. We know we're getting close to January, February, and that is spring cleaning here where we're at. And yeah, we get to the point where we're getting 3 to 4 pallets of stuff a day coming in, and we need this warehouse to be empty. And it's really, really sad because we literally 2 months ago, this place was even way forward than it is now, and we worked our butt off, and we got 50 pallets of stuff out of here, and we've already put 30 pallets of stuff back in. It's crazy. But we were just shipping out Gaylords and Gaylords of stuff. We had 10 Gaylords of just printers, and that was crazy. And then we still have like one Gaylord, 1 pallet of printers now. We shipped off, I think, 15 pallets of just monitors, and then obviously lots and lots of desktops. But we're getting the desktops in pretty fast. So if this is something you're interested in, make me an offer. Please don't ask what my price is. I mean, I do have some prices in mind, but I want you to give me your best price. And most of these computers are being sold by the piece, not by the pound. If it's 4th gen and above, we're doing it by the piece. So let me know what you can do. I don't have the space, as you can tell, for me to hold and wait till you get 20 or 30 pallets. I need somebody who can either drop off a truck and that they can actually buy different types of materials. Because if you want 20 pallets of computers, that ain't happening. We need to sell you, say, 10, 12 pallets of computers with maybe 8 or 9 pallets of monitors, or you can get the keyboards or something like that. But we need to definitely move the product. So let me know what you think. As I said before, we have lots and lots of stuff. Oh yeah, we do have more scrap laptops over here. This area is a little bit dark. All the mini computers. This is the back end of these are these ones are 6th gen. So quite a lot. Okay. Well, have an awesome day. Thanks.